every single guy who struggles with getting girls has the same problem. He doesn't know what to say to a girl, and what if he runs out of topics to talk about? A lot of guys who are good at getting girls, like myself, also have this problem. But for us, it's not really a problem. Bro, I don't know what to talk about with girls more often than you think, but it's not a big deal for me because I know exactly how to turn awkward silence into attraction. And in the end of this video, I will show you how you can turn silence into an opportunity to fuck the shit out of the girl. You don't wanna miss it, bro, so make sure you watch this video till the fucking end. And let's go, my brother. First, if you feel like you have a problem that you don't know what to say to a girl, you always overthink about what she might think about what you say and what if it will sound awkward and stuff. The only thing this means, bro, is that you lack self-confidence. Like, do you remember, bro, when was the last time you were completely confident in yourself? Maybe you have won some competition, maybe some girl has smiled on you and complimented you and now you're feeling like a G. Now if you are feeling like you can get any girl you want. Like in those moments when you are completely confident in yourself, you're not struggling with the problem what to say to a girl. You're just gonna come to her and say whatever comes to your mind. This is how it works, bro. The first thing you have to do is to become 100% confident in yourself. This will get you not only girls but also money and friends and status, because it works like the law of attraction. You attract things which you feel like you can get. When you feel like you 100% can get the girl, you'll get the girl just because it works like this. It's actually pretty interesting, bro. 100%. There are situations in your life, maybe with girls, maybe in other situations that you didn't really know how to act in the situation, but because of you were just so self-confident, so happy, maybe something happy has happened in your life, and you just naturally knew what to do and what to say, and you will kinda easily get the thing. Maybe this is exactly how you got your last girl, if you had one. Like, you didn't know what to say to her, but you're just so happy that, like, nothing happens if she rejects me. I just go and try with her, and you said whatever bullshit comes to your mind and you fucked that girl. And if you want me to help you personally, how to become bad boy, how to get the girl you want, you can get my free help. Click on the link down below. The important point here is that do not focus on what to say to a girl. Focus on your aura. Your aura is the kind of vibe which you speak to a girl with, which you cold approach the girl with. Like, every time you speak to a girl, every time you speak to somebody, you do it with some kind of vibe. Maybe you're excited or you're interested in the person. Maybe you're happy to tell the person your story, which has happened to you, how you ran out of police, right, bro? Like, do not focus on what to say. Focus on the kind of energy you speak to people and to girls. I promise you, bro, I guarantee 100% of the conversations which you have messed up with girls were because of your aura. Maybe you came to a girl with a negative, boring, unsure kind of vibe. Basically, you were a pussy. And this is exactly why she rejected you. It is not what you say to her, it is how you say it. It is what kind of vibe you transmit to a girl, to people. Like, overall, if you're a motherfucker who always complains about bad things in your life, girls will hate you for it. Girls will think you're a rapist. If you're a kind of guy who is unsure, who doesn't know what to say and overthinks about it and is anxious about it, girls wanna hate you for this. What I would even suggest you, bro, is that stop thinking at all what to say to a girl, because when you start thinking what are the best words, the best phrases, the best pickup lines to say to a girl to attract her, what will happen is that you'll overthink and you'll act like a bitch. You have to be 100% present if you want to transmit the right kind of vibe to a girl. The kind of vibe which you have to show to a girl is that you're a positive, playful, interesting guy. If you are a chat with such kind of vibe, the girl will find it so fucking sexy, bro. Now, how to navigate a conversation with the girl? Look, bro, like again, bro, you don't have to think about what to say to her at all, because what I'm gonna say to you now is so fucking simple. So, how to navigate in a conversation? Ask the girl whatever you really want to know about her. Like for example, I complimented the girl about her tattoo, and I asked her what is the story of such a tattoo. And after she told me the story of her tattoo, what I did is that I related what she just told me to myself, is that I expressed my opinion on the tattoos. So I said, like, I was thinking about getting a tattoo, but I think my beautiful muscles look better without any tattoos. And then she said that some tattoos would fit me pretty well, especially on my back. What do you think about it, bro? Write in the comments below. So what you do is that you ask the girl the questions which you genuinely want to know about her, and after that, after she responds to you, you relate what she just said to you, and now you tell her an exciting story about yourself. Like, I know, bro, I know. If you don't have an exciting story about yourself, like, tell her just how you relate to this, and try to make it a little bit more spicy. Like, what I mean by spicy? For example, you tell her a story about how you and one of your friends broke into a haunted house, and there was, I don't know, it was so old, and some brick has fallen down on the ground, and you can tell her that your friend almost died because of how close it has fallen to him. You know what I mean, bro? Like, spice your stories a little bit, appear as a guy who has interesting stuff happening in your life. And especially, it is important that interesting stuff actually happens in your life. So, to make interesting stuff happen in your life, what you're gonna do is that at least one day per week, you got to have a little adventure. Like, call one of your friends, call some of your friends, some girls, and do some stuff together. You can break into a haunted house, you can go for a hike, you can just go to some bar and have some drinks and talk about shit. You know what I mean, bro? When you use this principle, when you ask her about what you want to know about her and then tell stories about yourself which are related to what she told you, what will happen is that both of you will have a kind of conversation where you're so curious to know more about another person. Also, bro, the good news for you is that you don't actually need to talk that much. The girl has to talk at least 70% of the conversation. When you ask her questions about what you want to know about her, you make her talk, and the girls love talking, especially talking about themselves. Your job is just making witty comments about what she's talking about, and also telling her exciting stories which are related to what she's talking about. When you have this kind of conversation, when you are both excited about speaking to each other, at some point you'll get to the point where there is kind of like an awkward silence, where no one of you really knows what to talk about, no one of you really knows what to ask another person. And this happens more often than you think, bro. For you it's probably happening all the time, but it is okay. It is okay. Now, instead of being anxious about not knowing what to say, I will show you how you can escalate with the girl from this point and actually fuck her that night. So bro, the awkward silence, it is not awkward at all. It's not really a problem at all. So, this is what you do when you don't know what to say to a girl. The first option to do when the awkward silence happens is that you start escalating right there. So how you do it, bro? You simply have a slight smile on your face, like that. You use your sexy gaze with your eyes and you say to her, "Come here." You hug the girl with one of your arms. Like this, bro. Like this. You give her the compliment. Like, I love your lips. Or, your eyes are so beautiful. Or, you're so cute. And now, you pull the girl's head towards yourself and you kiss her. This is how you start escalating. After that, you can, like, if the girl is fine with this, after that, you go to your place and you fuck the shit out of her. The second option, you directly invite the girl to your place. Like, if you already had a nice conversation, if you know each other pretty well and you're comfortable with each other, a lot of times, you will actually surprise how many times the girl will say yes, and you go to your place and bro, like, if the girl said yes to you to go to your place, this means that you almost have your dick inside of her pussy. And the third option, probably the safest one, it is that you invite the girl to do another kind of activity. For example, you're sitting in the bar and you were talking, and now you don't really know what to talk about. So you can invite her to eat some ice cream or to go for a walk. And you say to her, now we're gonna have some ice cream. Now we're gonna go for a walk. Never ask the girl, it is important, bro. You don't say, do you want some ice cream? Do you want to go for a walk? No, you just say to her, we go, we do. Okay, bro? So, let's say you go for a walk in the park, you can sit in the bench, and this is where you can start escalating, going to a kiss, and sometimes you can even make her suck your dick. Thank you for watching the video, bro. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like, drop a comment. Remember to book your free call with me, and see you in the next video. Stay bad.